What's up, y'all? What's up? We back. Scaleout episode 38, man. 38 days of coming live till we scale this business for 10 deals a month. I know I haven't been here the last couple of days. I've been dealing with some shit. If y'all don't know, I moved to Arizona. So quick little story. Yesterday, hottest day that it's been the hottest it's been since I've been out here. It was like 112 degrees or something like that. And what's up, Antoine? The freaking AC in my RV, the air conditioner in my RV blew up. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Well, I know why now, but it blew up. It was 112, 115 degrees, something like that yesterday. So I had to move locations. Y'all see my man's behind me, Mr. Cal. We here. We live. I got my team in the Zoom with me right now. Olu, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, had a lot going on this weekend. It was my mom's birthday. Then everything with I forgot my laptop charger at her house. Then everything with the RV, the air conditioner blowing out in the RV. Like I was like, dang, it's gonna be tough for me to stream. But we're in a new location right now. So the RV that I live in is shout out to Logan and Katie Manzanares. It's on their property that is an Airbnb out here in Arizona. So they have a main house and they have a guest house. So I'm in the guest house right now, living in the guest house, doing my work until tomorrow tonight that today they're gonna fix the AC. So yeah, I'm here for the day. We about to make some calls. Got some things I need to do. I need to underwrite some deals. I need to get some offers out. I need to sign some contracts. But yeah, we still here, man. The goal is 10 deals a month consistently. I just got connected with a crazy hedge fund that is about to go up. It's about to go up. So that's what I'm doing as well. I'm putting together their buy box right now, so my team can see what they do easily, and we'll be able to send them the deals. They're able to close right away. They want us to do some rehab a lot of the times, but yeah, we'll get it sent to them. But I'm super excited for that relationship. They're looking to buy 2,000 houses this year. So I'm gonna put together the hedge fund buy box, and then those are going to be the markets that I'm buying in, right? Because I actually need to buy the property first before I sell it to them. So those are going to be the markets that I'm buying in. So I'll put together that buy box and I'll send it out to the world, not to the world, but everybody who follows me, and I'll buy your deals, right? And what a hedge fund is, it's a big group of big pool of money, pretty much. It's ran by individuals. It's a big pool of money that buy properties at not higher than market value, but closer to market value, right? So they'll buy properties at a faster rate and at a higher rate than most regular buyers. So what they do is they'll get a bunch of investors to invest their money, and then they'll just build like a huge portfolio. And then this particular hedge fund, they build their portfolio to sell to REITs, so real estate investment trusts. So people will then put their money into those trusts, and these properties will be in that trust, right? So like Open Door, they're a hedge fund, right? They're like an iBuyer, but they're also a hedge fund. There's a bunch of hedge funds nationwide that are buying rental properties. They usually don't do too many flips. They're just buying and holding properties. They usually go through like the MLS and stuff like that. But if you get connected with hedge funds, be their best friend. Be their best friend for sure. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Let me get back in with the team, so you guys can hear them if they get on any calls. And y'all, make sure y'all subscribing to this channel. Make sure y'all liking this video. I know I fell off the past couple of days, but I will be going live every single day until I scale this business to 10 deals a month consistently every single day. So we have I think we have 3 contracts out right now. We need to get them signed. Our goal is 6 contracts every single week. And honestly, I was talking to Don Rich. He had him on our podcast, and he asked me, he's like, this is after the podcast. If you guys haven't seen the host of Hard Knocks from last Saturday, make sure y'all go see it. Don Rich was dropping gems. He had asked me, he's like, well, why 10? Why do you want 10 deals a month? And I'm like, I really don't know. I just put that number together, right? And he's like, well, you need to be intentional, first of all. Second of all, make it raise that number, right? And I'm like, he's like, even if your number is 10, right, in your head, make your number 20, right? So once you get, say you get 17, right, you didn't hit your goal, but you got a lot farther than 10, right? So let me stop saying 10 deals a month. This is 20 deals a month. So Scaleout, we're streaming live every single day until we get 20 deals a month, baby. For the most part, Antoine, yes, I do virtual deals. I do deals literally everywhere, nationwide. It does not matter what market they're in. I don't care if it's rural. I don't care if it's heavily populated. I work on leads literally everywhere. We get deals everywhere. We buy deals everywhere. If you have any deal or any lead, if the deal is already under contract, you can send it over. If it's a lead that you need help with me or my team closing, hit this link. Well, it's not a link, but type this in your search bar, www.jvwithdaryl.com, and make sure y'all send some leads into your boy, because we are calling all day, every day. We're making calls. We're locking stuff up. We're getting deals. So, yeah. We hear now my lead manager, Mark. This guy today has already made about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 appointments today already. It's freaking awesome. So yeah, we got a team in here right now. We're making calls. Let me see if I got a offer back from this hedge fund. If you guys have any questions, make sure y'all just put them in the chat for me. Add your questions to the chat. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm putting together the hedge fund buy box. Femi, yes, Scaleout is back, bro. I felt so bad I missed the past couple of days, man, but we back. Any words of encouragement? Typing a contract termination for what should have been my first deal. 3 buyers pulled out due to material prices going up and uncertainties in the market due to rates. Olu, I mean, that's the market we're in, brother. That's the market we're in right now. So it's okay to go back and renegotiate. I would try to renegotiate before you cancel the contract if you haven't already. But sometimes you got to just charge it to the game, right? And then next time, just get it lower, buy deeper, right? We're doing that a lot for our deals as well. We're locking up deals at a really, really low rate right now, like price wise. Like we're getting deals under contract really, really lower than what we would normally, because that exact reason right here, right? He says he's typing up a contract termination. We've had to cancel a few contracts as well. So try to renegotiate, maybe try to pitch terms. But this is the market that we're in right now, bro. Especially with interest rates going up. A lot of buyers are backing out from doing flips because of that reason. But Olu, send it over to me. I'll take a look at it. As well and see if that deal makes sense. Send it to my email, Daryll@jvwithdaryl.com. I'll take a look at it while we're on here, actually, and let you know if it works or not. Because like I said, I have this fund that buys everywhere. So let me know. I'm looking to buy everywhere. Everywhere. Mm-hmm. Now they had something on here that showed me how they run their numbers. That's what he did. He sent me an email. My goal is to send these guys like 5 deals a day, right? And literally just fill their pipeline with deals and be able to just be able to buy as many as possible. So if you guys have deals under contract and you have leads that don't work for cash and you need us to come through and do some creative magic, let me know. Let me know. Oh, it's a vacant lot. Oh, okay. I got you. So yeah, that's tough, man. A vacant lot, you'll definitely need to find somebody building and you'll need to get it cheaper, a lot cheaper. That's tough, bro. Just keep going. I mean, we've all canceled contracts before, right? Like that's why it's important to have your buyer up front and then I know you said 3 buyers pulled out due to prices, but it's tough, right? Just use it as a learning lesson. Next time, get it deeper, right? Buy it deeper, and then you'll be good. Just use it as fuel, bro. Let's go get you another one. It happens, my brother. I wonder if I have any calls I need to make. I need to actually I need to what I really need to do. I need to bring on a new lead manager. I'm planning on bringing on 2 lead managers and 1 more closer. So I'll be doing like interviews and stuff all week. I need to be talking to more wholesalers, buying more deals, just getting like really, really locked in. Yo, anybody in here want to make a call? I think Nick just said he just left. Andrew, you want to make a call, bro?
Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it, bro. The Charlene York. This should be a lap deal, bro. Terms. She's ready to close on terms. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you, bro.
I would never.
Because this is a deal. I mean, the only thing about this one is I don't know who our buyer would be, but the PITI is like really low. And the rent, huh?
It says 422.
Yeah, plus 110 insurance, and rent rate's like 2,000.
So what are we doing about the arrears and stuff? Is it going to be a loan mod?
No loan mod because these are taxes. Actually, she's 15K in arrears. Yeah. She doesn't have a job, so loan mod it'll be slow for a loan mod. Loan mod wouldn't work. Yeah. So we'll have to not do a loan mod, but we'll have to negotiate the taxes, the 50K. So we'll need a third party to talk to the I don't know if it's state taxes or if it's like IRS, or what type of taxes they are, like property taxes or what. So we got to figure that out as well.
Okay, so what kind of taxes there are?
Yeah. Yeah, is there? My boy Femi says, how do you stop sellers from ghosting or work around that? I deal with a lot of foreclosures and I've been seeing a lot of them ignore their problem and ignore me. It's a great question because it happens every single day. Sellers go ghost, especially pre-foreclosures, because you got to think about it, right? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I've been in debt before, right? And when I was in debt, I used to get a bunch of phone calls from a bunch of random phone numbers, and I would just decline. I don't care who it was, right? So I would just decline it and just move forward. And they do the same thing, right? They have bill collectors calling them. They have banks, attorneys, right? They have all these people calling them, and they just put their head in the sand and just run from their problems, right? So a way that you can do that, you can avoid that, is first you need to put yourself in a position that you're actually trying to help these people, right? And make it known that you're actually trying to help these people rather than you're just being somebody here just trying to take their house from them, right? Everybody else is calling them just worried about the house, right? So one, you need to separate yourself from everybody else that they're speaking to and make it known that you're trying to help them out, right? Number two, that very first phone call that you have with them, make sure that they take the time and program your phone number in their phone, right? So you stop and you say, hey, there's going to be a few conversations, right? We're going to be talking for a little while so we can get this figured out. And I don't want you to think that I'm some type of scammer or anybody like as I'm calling you. If you just see my phone number and just turn it off, right? I want you to see my number and be able to answer. So can you save my number? Here is Daryll, home specialist, whatever, right? Just save my name, save my number. Make sure that they save your number before you get off the phone with them after that first phone call. Also, when you get off the phone with them, send them a text, right? Send them a text. You say, hey, just got off the phone. Looking forward to working with you, helping you find a solution to this problem. Whatever you say, right? Just make sure you text them. Say, this is my personal number. You can reach this number at any time. Save this number. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever you got to say. And then when you're following up with them, make sure you call them, leave a message, and also send them a text message, right? But they're gonna ghost, right? It happens. Sellers ghost all the time, but we have time on our side, right? We have the power of the clock. We're able to follow up on a regular basis. So if somebody's ghosting you, make sure you're following up every single day. I hope that answers your question for me.
I can't talk right now.
Okay, Charlene, when would be a good time to call you back?
Who is this, David?
No, this is Andrew. You spoke my partner, Daryl.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm in the Poconos till tomorrow.
Oh, very nice. I actually went to school up at East Stroudsburg in the Poconos.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I'm at the casino now. We're never going to see a show.
Okay, up in Mount
I'll
Airy.
call you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Sounds good, Charlene.
Okay.
All
yeah,
right.
Bye-bye.
She'll call you tomorrow, bro. All right, so Benny says, for the arrears, if you can't get a loan modification, can you sell or finance the $15K in arrears over time? Nah, the bank wants that. The bank wants that money. Pretty much that's what that is. What a loan modification is, they'll just push that money that you owe to the back of the loan, and you'll just pay it over time. But if you can't do a loan mod, you just got to come up with that money up front.
Yo. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yo. Did you hear her?
Yo, yeah.
You heard her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard her. She said she was on vacation or something like that.
Gambling in the Poconos?
Yeah. So, with that, right, we'll just need to follow up with her because she goes ghost a lot, and she needs to sell she needs to be out of there by August.
Okay. Yeah, I just scheduled it to call her back tomorrow.
Word.
Yo, I had this dude yesterday, David. Yeah, but there's He wants just a cash deal. He's an investor himself. He wants a cash deal. Seemed like too motivated, but his price like almost works for what he wants cash for what like the ARV is in the area.
Well, let's comp it up. What's ARV?
Like 230, 240,
What's he asking?
145.
Where's this at?
One second, bro.
Yeah, so everybody watching right now, I probably shouldn't point this out, but I went to a new barber, my first new barber in Arizona last week. He did me crazy, man. My shit was crooked. Made my shit crooked.
It's in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Lynchburg. This guy has a few properties, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's about to move or something like that. I think that's what he told me. What's the address?
It's 11.
Just put in the chat. Dang, bro, what you got, a PC? Your keyboard loud as hell, dog.
Nah, it's a Mac, bro. I'm just so strong. It's just you know how that goes, you know.
He said, I'm just so strong. W chat.
I put it in privy, and there's a house that sold in May for 230. That's identical.
I'm taking a look at it now. How far was it? Oh, it's right there. That's the same house.
That's what I'm saying. He just texted me and said that they're on a month-to-month. He said they pay $850 plus water, which is around $900, which is around $90. So he said, but rents could be raised to $1,200, $1,200 to $1,400 once they leave. But they've been in there for like 3 years. They're on a month-to-month. And he said that he's never had a single problem with them. That's why he's not interested in terms.
How many beds and baths?
So 3-1.
Why is he not interested in terms?
Because he's like, dude, if I won, he said that he's done it before. And he said it's 3-bed, 1.5 bath. But he said that he's like, dude, I don't have any problem with these tenants. So, you know, I'll just like keep them in there and keep making money off them rather than, you know, do terms on it.
Sounds about right.
So then I was like, well, why even sell this place and why even sell this in the first place?
Uh-huh.
And he was just like, you know, go buy something else. He's like, I'm just an investor. So then I hit him with your line though. I was like, well, if you look at it from my point of view, I wouldn't sell a cash flow asset that's making me, you know, that gives me no hassle. That's why I'm just asking you this question because I don't really understand.
Right. And what he said?
He didn't really have an answer for me.
Okay. Yeah. So Joel, I mean, so when they're like really, really, I mean, he's asking for a decent price, right? I just act like really confused. Did you act confused, or did you say how you just said it to me?
No, I tried to act even more confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. You good?
Yeah, bro. You should just like stare straight, man. Don't let anyone see the side of your head.
Oh, my shit look crazy. Yeah, bro. I'm trying. Yeah, I shouldn't have pointed it out, bro. But it's all good. We'll be back in a couple days, bro. We'll be back in a couple days, dog. Yo, it's really crazy because so I went and got the cut or whatever, and I'm looking at it when I'm there. I'm like, it looks good. I was like, yeah, that's cool and good stuff. You know what I'm saying he faded it right. He did it. Everything's look good. and we went to go get something to eat after, me and my cousin. I went to the bathroom to go wash my hands. I started looking in the mirror. I'm like, hold on. No way. I was like, no way he did me like that. And then I went to go sit down with my cousin. I didn't even say nothing. He just starts looking at me. He's like, oh shit. He's like, let me see your hair. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, no. I'm like, I already seen it, bro. I said, I just seen it in the bathroom. Don't say nothing. Like, bro. But it's all good. All right, so it can rent for $1,500. He's asking for $140. This house just sold for $230. So what's that? 230 times 75. I should do 66. Times 66%. 150. I would say we're really close, bro. I would say we need him at like 120.
Okay, man.
You think you can get him at 120?
Oh, we'll see.
Why do you laugh, bro?
Nah, it's like, yeah, man, we're really close. Knock off 25,000.
That's close.
Nah, that's cool.
That's close compared to all the other leads that we talk to on a regular basis.
Nah, for sure.
And if you tell him that, he'll believe you too.
Yeah.
If you tell him we're close, then he'll definitely believe you. I really think we'll be good at like 130, honestly, but 125, 120 would be better. Lock that shit up, dog. Lynchburg, Virginia. Yo, when I give you a MAO, can you just put it in the comments or like the chat or something like that on the card? Because I feel like I comp the same properties like 20 times a day. Not from you, but like just in general.
Yeah, no, that's facts though.
Yeah. I need to text my lender, Miss Turner. I don't got time to play games with you, Tanya. Justin's about to go get some pictures in the next hour.
Nice. Even though, did you see like what the ARV is there for that?
It was like in the twos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it should be a pretty decent deal. We may have to cut him down, knock him down a little bit, like 15K.
Yeah, I think could.
Yeah. Edith says, what do we need from Steven to see if it works to partner up with him on his Airbnb? He needs $275K to pay off the note in August. Edith. We need to see his financials. I sent Crystal a follow-up email this morning, waiting on a response. Yeah, man, we need to close this deal, man. I don't want to do this, but I may have to. So if y'all don't know, y'all, I'm working this. Joel, I got off the phone with this guy in foreclosure. He may consider Morby Method. Can you help me underwrite? Hell yeah, dog. Come up here, bro. I'll send the StreamYard link. Hit this link real quick. Jump up here, dog. Let's do it. But what I was saying was we're looking to close on this Georgia Airbnb. It needed to close last week because the guy has a hard money loan that he needs to pay off. So we're doing a refinance. He's approved for the refinance. We're just waiting on a closing date. I don't know how long that's going to take. So I may need to bring in a Gator lender to pay off his hard money loan, and then they'll get paid back on the back end. Been dealing with this deal for a while now. Oh shit, we have Nick Villegas back.
You live?
Live, dog.
Yes, sir. Scale out.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Bring it to the stream. My guy. All right, let get over there. Joel.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, my guy?
Not much. I just finished calling some people. I'm just eating food, so I started watching you.
Let's do it. So you're dealing with this guy in pre-foreclosure. He said it'd work as a Morby Method deal. My first question is, what took you to Morby Method rather than just straight sub 2?
He said, I asked him why he didn't list it on the market, and he said he didn't want to just give it away. So I just immediately went to hit the Zillow price, and I said, because he's working with an attorney to do a hard money refinance.
Okay.
So he's already got that in the works, and I was like, okay, well, what if we could give you that number? Would you be willing to give us terms, like the number on Zillow?
Yeah.
And he said, okay, yeah, maybe. And then I looked at the rents in the area, and they're like 3.1K, and
nice.
And his monthly payment is $1,800. So
yes,
that's why I was like, okay.
Okay, so what does he owe? Does he have an auction date?
Yeah, it's close. Let me see. It was in St. Johns County. It's like 300K that he owes.
300K that he owes, like in total, not just arrears, right?
I was
Yeah.
Hey, Tessa, this is Nick. How are you? I'm just following up to see how.
All right, sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
so he has an auction date coming up soon. He owes $300,000. Why doesn't he do a loan modification? Does he have a job?
He said he wouldn't be able to provide the bank with his income and all that.
Okay, and is he confident that he'll get approved for a hard money refinance?
Yeah, he already did, but the interest rate is kind of steep, so that's what he wasn't happy about.
And it's not a long-term thing, probably like a year or two, huh?
Yeah, I didn't ask. I should have asked better questions.
Yeah. No, I'm just asking so I can get a full understanding.
Yeah.
So he owes $300,000. What's the purchase price?
So the Zillow number is 700. So okay. I said if we could give you that, like the ARV on Zillow, but it wasn't set in stone or anything.
Right. Which isn't an issue, right? It's not an issue. So 700,000, that's what it's worth. You can pay that. What is he? So usually when we're talking Morby Method, it's when somebody needs a huge amount of money up front, right away. Does he need that money right now? He needs that 400,000 or all his equity or a big chunk of change?
It's 100K for a reinstatement to reinstate the mortgage. And I don't know if he needs it, but I think we could do a smaller, maybe I'm confused. Is it maybe the Lonza method that I'm thinking about where he would carry? What's up?
Are you in sub 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lonza Method is pretty much just, it's not the Lonza Method that you're thinking about. So Lonza Method is when, that's like my whole business model, right? Like partnering with other wholesalers, they bring leads, I close the leads, or they bring
Okay.
deals, on a buyer, right? Stuff like that. That's Lonza Method, just squatting up.
Okay.
Morby Method is when somebody needs an incredibly huge down payment, right? Like when they would need like 50%, 60% down, and there's no way to get them down, right? Like usually order of importance is regular, sub 2, right? Get better at negotiating, get their down payment down. Number 2, if you can't get their down payment down, see if a cash out refi would work. It looks like he's trying to do a refinance right now. And if that doesn't work, then you do Morby Method and you go get your own loan. That's when you go get, so say 700,000 is the purchase price. It appraised for 700,000. We'll go get a loan for 700,000. Maybe take like 60%, 70%, whatever he needs. But that number needs to pay off the existing mortgage, and it also needs to put some money in his pocket as well.
Yeah. So I
Right.
pitched him seller finance. So
Perfect. So this case, it would be a hybrid deal.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So he has a mortgage. We'll take over his existing mortgage, catch up his arrears, and then he'll seller finance the rest of his equity.
Yeah.
Perfect. So did he tell you what he would need as like a down payment?
No, not yet. We didn't get that far. I
Okay.
literally just got off the phone with him, and we could probably call him right now too if you want.
Yeah, that would be lit. We would just need to get some more information. Let's just underwrite and see if that 100K reinstatement makes sense, because that's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money to reinstate it. So if you want, can you put the address in the private chat for me? You'll see private chat on the right side. It's like right under comments.
Yeah, can I just give you the Zillow link?
Yeah. Perfect. It's in St. Augustine. So my first thought, is there HOA?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
My first thought on this is to see if this would be a good Airbnb, just because it's such a high entry fee that it would need to be enticing. Like, you need to have some crazy cash flow for somebody to put 100K down. All right. And that's just how I look at it. But you already told me you already checked the rent rates. The cash flows is a traditional rental. Cash flows a couple thousand, which is pretty good. The HOA must not allow Airbnbs in this area. It must be a strict one. If I share here, let me share my screen. It's not showing the address or anything, but I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. All right, so you guys see this right here is our subject property with the red. Now everything over here, these are Airbnbs, right? So this is obviously a good area for Airbnbs over here, but you see over here in our area, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So there's nothing over here for Airbnb, which tells me that the HOA is really strict over here, and they don't allow Airbnbs or short-term rentals. Do you know if it's in like a gated community or something? It may be.
I don't know. Let me look at some pictures.
Yeah, it may be. No big deal, right? So we'll see what it rents for. How many bedrooms?
4.
So I have average rent in the area 2716, 75th percentile, 3100. And you said the PITI is 1800.
Yeah.
So let's say we do get the 3100 minus 1800. That's 1312 times 12 divided by, let's just say 150,000 for arrears, closing costs, repairs, and a down payment to the seller. That's around a 10% cash on cash return, which is pretty decent for a traditional rental. We should be able to find a buyer at that. If not, I can wrap it. Now, the plan with this guy is he would need to know that his down payment cannot be a crazy high down payment, right? Because we're coming in, we're going to pay that 100K up front, right? We're going to pay that 100K up front. And does he live there?
Yeah.
What's his plan? Is he planning on moving?
Yeah, he would. If this is a good option for him, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it may be tough because he's probably going to need some money to move, but again, he has no other options, right? I mean, he may have other options. When is the auction date?
It's the 21st. Why is my camera doing that? That's so weird. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see that. Is the property in pretty good shape?
Yeah, it's built 2012. He said it needs new carpet, and then everything else is like they lived in it, they built it, so they kept it up.
Here, let me see something quick. How'd you get this lead, bro?
It's on the public records for foreclosure for Clay County.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I'm in. Well, this is St. Johns County. Sorry, but yeah, I'm in Clay County. But yeah, I'm calling out everybody in the Northeast Florida.
Nice. Okay, so it is a gated community. But there's nobody that's like at the gate. So that's a good thing, but you need to have a code to come in. There's cameras and everything like that. So they're probably checking for like a sticker. I'm not sure. So it's something to look into. It could possibly be something, right? Because there's a lot of Airbnbs not too far. And then you also have things like it doesn't have to just be an Airbnb. It could be like a midterm rental, right? Like for traveling nurses or insurance, people with insurance claims and stuff like that. So it's not out of the picture. And it may work as a traditional rental too. I know I wouldn't be a buyer at that with that 100K entry, but I don't think it's far-fetched for you to find a buyer. And I can even help you do that if you'd like. But I think with the rent rate, if the rent rate is 3,100, if you can get it for 3,100 and there's not much work needed to the property, it's just like cleanup. And he'll agree to like 25 to 5K down. I think that's a really good deal for somebody in that area. Because you could even wrap it, right? Well, now you can't wrap it because you got to pay that 100K up front in arrears.
And then for the seller finance portion, I asked them for like a monthly thing that he would want. Yeah. Like I told him like, hey, as a homework, can you kind of let me know like a monthly price? That way we can figure out like the interest rate and go from there. But I told him like a 30-year amortization.
Okay. So if it's 30-year and on his equity, right? So his equity, you said he owes 300,000 or 400?
Yeah.
Is that including the arrears?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 200,000 principal balance, 100,000 in arrears.
Yeah.
Okay. So he owes 300. He'll have 400,000 in equity. And again, let me share my screen so you guys. Can you guys see my screen right now? No.
I can't see it.
You can. Here we go. So I go to bank rate here, right? And I'll put the purchase price. So again, we're talking about financing his equity, right? Not the whole purchase price. So that 400,000, if we amortize it over 30 years, that's going to be a really high payment to him. at 0% interest, even still, right? So that's $1,100 a month to him. So you can amortize things longer than 30 years. I wouldn't put myself in a box like that and just tell everybody 30 years. Like, for instance, you can go to I like to use Caleb's mortgage calculator as well. So say we have $400,000 here. 400? No. Yeah. 400,000 down payment. Let's just say we pay $4,500 down. Zero interest. See that 30-year, that's around. So if you make it like 60 years, right, that'll bring your payment down to $550 a month. So like what I do is I usually just give numbers, right? I usually just give numbers that make sense to them, right? So like if I know I can cash flow, I know if I can rent for $3,000 and I know my mortgage PITI is $1,800, I'm not going to want to, on a deal like this, I'm not going to want to gross less than $1,000 on this. I would probably want to do more than $1,000 since it's such a big entry. So I would just tell him like, look, most I can pay you monthly is like $150 a month. Or my underwriter came back at $150 a month. We can give you $5,000 down and give you $150 a month for 10 years, and at the 10-year mark, we'll pay you the rest of your equity. But you got to come. You did a good job by giving him homework and figuring out like what will make sense for him monthly. I just think you just put yourself in a box by telling him the 30 years. Hopefully, he forgets about that, and you just have another regular conversation with him.
Cool.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Also, I would reach out. Have you reached out to a loan mod specialist like Kiki or Angie or somebody in the group?
Not for this deal. No.
Yeah. I would reach out to her just to see what other options you may have, because at $100K, that's a lot. They may tell you that there's not much you can do, but it's worth a try. It's worth a shot.
Yeah. This I was working on another deal. What do you think I should ask them? Like, even though he doesn't, I didn't ask him about his job. I should probably ask him too. Like, hey,
ask him about a job. If he has a job, he can get a loan mod.
Right.
But
okay.
Yeah, if he has a job, he can get a loan mod. That's important to know. If he has a job, so just tell him like, hey, I can get you more money if you can get qualified for a loan modification. In order to do that, you need to be employed. What's your job situation looking like right now?
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
If you can do it, bro, if he can get a loan mod, I will buy this. Unless you want to buy it. but I would buy it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna call him in a little bit after I'm done eating and everything. And yeah, I'll let you know as soon as possible.
Bet, bro. You got my number? I'm gonna put my number in the private chat.
Yeah, I think I do. Let me just double check. Yep, that's what I got. Cool.
Yeah, shoot me a text, bro. And let me know. Let me know how that goes.
Okay, I will. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
What's up, dog? Got you, brother. Keep taking action, my guy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're a huge inspiration, just watching you live, like consistently, I'm like, man, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Bro, do it. How did that deal go? How's it going in That's not Kansas City. In Memphis. Or no. Arkansas. It's Little Rock.
Yeah.
Little Rock.
We tried to like negotiate the down payment because we were looking, because the way the condition was and everything. But she hasn't responded to me, so I'm not even worried about it.
You're under contract with her, right?
Yeah.
That's not a pre-foreclosure or anything, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's on the
It
20
is?
something as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, but she had like her son come in to the picture and all this like stuff, and I was like, all right, like if he's gonna help you out just by paying off what you owe, which was only like 2,500 or whatever, because it's like a small house. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna fight with you because the repairs on the inside and everything would have just been crazy, So
Yeah, I mean it sucks. If you had a buyer, I would recommend getting like filing a memorandum for sure. If you don't have a buyer though, that may be something you might just got to charge to the game, bro.
yeah,
It happens though. It definitely happens. That same as that situation happened to us before. Me and Mamadou were doing a deal together, and we got under contract. The very next day, the seller tried to back out, and we didn't file a memorandum. We probably would have kept that one too, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Good stuff, bro. Keep taking action. Let me know how we can do some deals together. Let's crush it, bro.
Yeah, that sounds great. Appreciate it.
No doubt, dude. Well, bet, bro. Appreciate you for jumping on today.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Keep me posted on that.
Okay.
DW says how to send private DM. I have a commercial deal in Atlanta. I would like to JV with you. Yo, hit this link right here, the StreamYard link. Hit the StreamYard link and you can jump up here. My big bro, Dion. What's good, bro? Love all the value you be providing daily. Thanks for being a go-giving leader in our community. Bro, anytime, dog. Bro, this fuels me, bro. This fuels me. I love providing value. I love just teaching the game, showing what I'm learning, showing what I'm working on, showing what I'm doing. Y'all, if you guys are working or doing deals in Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Kansas, Missouri, North Carolina, Ohio, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, let me know. I am buying. I'm telling you, I'm buying cash deals, creative deals. It does not matter. I am buying. We are looking to do flips in those areas, light flips. When I say light, I don't mind doing like a lot of work, but we're not doing like 2022 standards. We're flipping, doing like flips for rentals, if that makes sense. Just repairs for rentals. So, yo, if you're in any of those states, again, I'll read them again. The markets that we're in: Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina, Ohio, North Carolina, Missouri, Kansas, Georgia, Florida, Arizona. Let me know. I am buying. If it's creative, I'm buying everywhere else. I'm buying everywhere creative. But those markets right there, cash, I'm in there. I'm gonna update my website, my JV website. If you check it out, if you click the JV link, it will have like a dispo side of things that also shows what markets we're buying in. But I am gonna make some edits to that. I'm gonna switch it up. Should be pretty user friendly. What's up, gang of lunch?
Here.
Yeah. What we working on today, man? We got some deals to lock up or what?
Every day. Kashif's on me.
Kashif be on it, bro.
Yeah.
My
I'm
dog,
so unorganized.
pit bull. Not letting up on.
Do you want to underwrite the Detroit one, or
Yeah.
just
Put the address in the chat or tag me in it on Bitrix. Probably better to tag me in it on Bitrix. Feels good to be back streaming, man.
Hell yeah, you busted out the purple shirt for it?
Had to bring the purple shirt, dog, with the muscle man on it.
Oh, he's doing dips?
He's doing shrugs. All right, so this guy's name is Kenyon. Wiring needs redone. Tenant messed this up. Stop paying. He's starting the eviction process next week. Needs windows, needs kitchen. Majority of money due to larger windows and water damage. Brickwork in the front. Branch needs cutting. Predicts 10K. What? How you list all that and say 10K rehab?
Yeah, right. And
That
then
makes no
water damage in the
sense.
kitchen, all that shit. He's like, my guys, they always do that. It's like, my guys, we can get it done for 10K. I'm like, yo, if you can get that shit done for 10K, why don't you fix and flip it?
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it.
What's ARV?
So 67. I got a comp right next door, 67,000. I was thinking offer him 28. That might be MAO though.
What can it
maybe
rent
lower.
for?
Did he have what I was renting it for?
It's a 3-1.
Did we both not get a rent right?
Let's see. See what rental meter says.
Because he's open to terms too.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think he said that. I hate these little ass markets, bro. It says we're getting rented for 1,100. That's a deal.
Let's go. That's a deal. Okay. I mean, what? 500 monthly payments.
Terms would be ideal for sure. Just because of the work and everything. Otherwise, our cash offer would be at like 20K. But it looks like a cute little house.
She fucked it up, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how bad?
Pretty bad. I'm calling him.
Privy says it's worth. Privy says, hold on,
that?
give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second. Privy said it's worth 113,000.
I got him on the phone, bro.
What the fuck?
What? It says that?
Yeah. I don't know why. Though.
Let me know.
I don't know why.
Kenyon, can you hear me? Hello? Shit, I accidentally hung up on him.
Yeah, let's do like give him an odd number close for cash. Give him like 21,742. 741. And then you convert them on terms.
Say less.
Hello.
Hey, Kenyon, this is Nick, man. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing very good. Now a good time for us to chat?
Yeah, we can talk. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So I got my cash offer, but I don't think it's something that you're gonna like.
Okay.
Exactly to the T of what I got approved for was, including the closing cost, is $21,741.
Okay. I understand. I know it's your job to just present what you got, so I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
100%. Let me ask you. I mean, is a terms thing that you're still interested in?
Oh no! I definitely couldn't go that long. Yeah, I definitely couldn't go that long.
No, you know the second option we spoke about yesterday. It getting closer to the.
The rent to own.
Yeah.
Not rent to own. Well, what would you guys do? You guys want me to do seller financing, basically, or what would you like, a rent to own type of thing?
Exactly. I mean, is it owned free and clear?
Oh, it's on free, so yeah, I own it. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm not going to live in it, right? It's a seller finance where I put tenants into my own, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can come in there and give you a down payment and then continue to give you monthly payments on our agreed price. Did you have a purchase price in mind for something like that?
You know what? I didn't really mull over the rent to own option. If it was a rent to own option, I would actually want more than 40 because I would have to play the long game as far as waiting for my money to come back. It wouldn't be a one-time thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking realistically, if I was able to do that or rent to own, I'll probably have to ask like maybe do like a 6-year with 5,000 down and see how much monthly that will be. We can talk about that.
Yeah, I mean that's my main thing, right? Is I need to make sure I'm just cash flow. You know how it goes. I need to make sure I'm just cash flow positive on it. What were you getting in rent for it?
I was getting $775 a month.
770. Okay.
$775 a month. $775 a month. And like I said, I didn't really even renegotiate or try to go up based off the market, but I was comfortable getting that $775.
Okay, so you think there's probably a little bit of room there, maybe?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of room. Now, do you guys intend on going Section 8 on that?
I don't know yet exactly what the play is, but I know we'll definitely have a tenant there, most likely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I know you guys don't get a lot more from Section 8. I just didn't really want to go through the hassle of going Section 8.
Yeah.
But you guys will probably get way more for that. So, yeah. Once tell you what, like I said, it's kind of like a preliminary discussion. So if you just want to run the numbers and kind of let me know what you guys can do with a 6-year plan, we can talk about it. We can definitely talk about it.
Absolutely, man. I mean, do you have an idea of what Section 8 will pay?
That's a good question. I know that to me, like I said, because we have rentals out here in Indiana, Illinois, they were always paying top market because of the pandemic and stuff like that. So, say for instance, like I said, we got a property in Gary, Indiana, that we're working on right now, and that property would probably cash flow for me a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. It'll probably cash flow like about $1,100 a month.
Okay.
Yeah, it cash flow about $1,100 a month. And in Chicago, that'll cash flow like about $15 to $16 a month. So yeah.
Hey, are you I know you're looking to liquidate in Indiana. You're not buying anymore out there, are you?
Oh man, you know what? I got a couple that I'm trying to figure out what to do with right now. And I'm actually in the middle of working on one right now. It's pretty good property. So just got a lot of options about the irons to buy right now as far as these properties. So
yeah, because I got one in Gary that I'm looking to do that same way. The owner.
Oh really? Where in Gary?
Let me get the address. It is on Taft Street.
Okay, because I got one not too far from there on Van Buren. I got a 3-flat that I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with as well. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I mean, if I mean, all I really need to figure out, man, is the monthly payments. I know, like you said, there's a little bit of room on the rent. What do you think it's fair that we both make on this monthly?
Oh man. You know what? I would have to just look at the amortization schedule to see. Everything boils down to when you stretch it out, how it's looking and stuff like that. So we are taking a bit of a loss by doing like less than about 25. But we understand your situation too. So I guess it's a few things to think about before we can put something in motion.
I got you. I mean, if we're giving you around 500 monthly, is that something that you'd consider?
5 is fair. 5 is fair. But like I said, I'll sit on down and kind of, look at everything and just make sure before I say yeah, because like I said, we were kind of looking for like a cash out, amount. So I'll just sit back and just think about it and just kind of see, like what we would like to do at this point.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, and that's just something that I came up with on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm just, Nick, you said it's preliminary, so I'm not sure everything I get approved for here. I mean, so far it looks good.
Okay.
I just have to run some numbers and see if that makes sense.
Definitely understand. So, all right, if you can maybe do a scale and see what you guys can do, and then I can look at what I can do to figure out something. But we'll talk. We'll definitely talk.
Absolutely, man. Like you said, and I'd want to help you out with expediting that process with the tenant there and just kind of getting them to move along.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Get
sir.
them to move around. So
Exactly.
okay.
Kenyon, when do you think I should follow back up with you?
You know what? I'm going out of town Thursday. Let's talk the same time tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's talk the same time tomorrow, and then like I said, we'll put something together. I think I should pretty much have my mind made up to kind of done some groundwork to see about tomorrow.
Okay. Is there any other person that you need to make the decision with, or is it just you?
You know what? I have a good friend of mine that we do business. He has a small vested interest in this, so I'm kind of talking to him, and of course my wife. But primarily on deed and on title, it's just literally me on this deal. Just I own it like free and clear, just by myself. So
I got you.
That's just how it is. Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, I'll run some numbers. Let me know. Run your own, and from there, I mean, is there anything stopping us if we put the numbers together tomorrow and it's something you like from doing something tomorrow?
But you know what? I'm glad you said that. I guess my main thing is the amount I'll just figure out and just see, because like I said, we're looking to kind of cash out with something. And like I said, I can talk to you because you're an investor. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I literally have like that amount like right now. So I'm like, well, is that really putting me over the top by walking away and having to do a monthly? So I'm just thinking about that. That's all, because I think that you guys said that you would do 5.
Yeah.
And I know 10%. Like I said, I know 10% of that. Like if you go to 5, that's more than 10%. Maybe like about what, 13, 14% if we go 5,000. So it's just stuff to mull over in my mind to think about. That's kind of like a main sticking point.
100%.
Kind of like to see a little bit more, just a little bit more on that down payment. So that's all.
Yeah, I think that works for us. I mean, if we wanted to mess with a down payment, we'd have to change around the monthly, but that's something we could talk about tomorrow.
Exactly. Okay. Like I said, it'll give me time to kind of write some stuff down and kind of nod over in my mind before we talk tomorrow.
100%. I appreciate your time, man, as always.
No problem. Okay, you have a good one.
You too, Kenyon. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Bro, I thought 500 for us, 500 for him is fair, but I didn't anchor.
He keeps talking about the amortization schedule, right? He says he wants to see what it looks like on the amortization schedule. Bro, the amortization schedule has him at like $100 a month.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, so how? Over 30 years?
Over 30 years, yeah.
That's default when they say amortization schedule is just 30?
Nah, you can go 30, 20, 10, 15. You can do amortize over 100 if you want. But even if you amortize it over 10 years, his monthly payment is $280.
I really shot myself.
Yeah, bro. You just gave him a lot of extra money.
But when he runs the numbers, they'll see.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kashif's on your ass, boy.
He's always on my ass.
He said, you need to find someone for Gary.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, so John just texted me. He said he's not comfortable with handing over the deed. He said contract for deed would work with him, but not the other way around.
John who?
This is the guy in Minnesota, close to hospitals. John Schoenfelder.
And what's the down payment we were talking about?
10%.
10%. I really wish y'all stopped talking in percentages.
Bro, they talk in percentages.
Okay, that doesn't mean you have to.
And then you told me to talk in percent. You were like 20%. Make it known that 20% is 8K.
Yeah, just letting it know that, because he keeps talking in percentages, right? So I'm telling you to make it known that 20% is only $8,000. When you're talking 20% versus 10% or like 5%, people think it's a way bigger gap than what it is. You know what I'm saying? But really, we're only fighting against 4,000 versus 8,000. He wants 8,000. We're at 4,000. We can meet at like 6 and call it a day. All right.
Not funny. Andrew was like, "You think he understands?" He was like, "Yeah, I understand.
Oh, he said that 5 times, bro. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Dude, he hit me with a third party story. He was running me through his shit too.
He did. All right. What's up with? Hold on. So that guy, he wants contract for deed. John Slanks.
I'm sorry, doing it. John Schoenfelder.
All right. So he wants contract for deed. What's purchase price?
It's on the contract. I gotta find it. Literally, we're about to send him one. Pretty sure it's 250.
250.
Yeah.
Does he know
25.
that? I mean, we could do a contract for deed, but I hope he knows we get like a $5K down payment if we're not getting the deed. It's give and take, dog.
Yeah.
Give and take, buddy. You're not gonna just. Why doesn't he feel comfortable giving the deed?
Let me ask him.
Yeah, that should have been the first question. Why? What do you hate about giving the deed up?
I'm not comfortable with the deed. Meanwhile, it's been vacant for a month.
Right.
Bozo. Be right back.
Bro, it was so weird today on my run. Like I'm running and like I feel my legs dead. Like my calves are just like burning. Not even that bad, but I just feel the jello in the legs. But I can keep running, right? I can keep going. As soon as I stop, bro, I feel everything. Like it was harder for me to walk than to run.
It's been taking me like 3 miles to get rolling.
Really?
Yeah,
I need to start. I need to get to the point where I'm just running straight through, bro. No walks.
It's all mental, bro.
I mean, it is, but it's not at the same time.
Bro, so I don't know if I told you the story, but like the first time when I was running, I was trying to run, do like the same thing you're doing right now.
Uh-huh.
And I kept stopping. Like I could never get through like to my 8 miles or whatever.
Right.
And this one day I'm on the running. I was like down the shore at the time. This guy's on the boardwalk. And I'm like, I'm not stopping until this guy stops. And I just ran side by side with this guy. And I ended up putting 10 miles in at a 7:05 pace, bro.
Nah, that's lit.
And before that, bro, I was stopping. I couldn't get past like 6-7 miles without stopping. And I was running at like an 8:30 pace. And I was like, wow, this is mental, bro. Because I wasn't looking at my watch. I wasn't looking at nothing. I was just like, I'm not letting this guy run further than me.
Now that you say that, it probably is. It probably is, bro. Because like once I start looking at like my phone and see like what time I'm hitting and how many miles I ran, that's when I'll be like, all right, I can chill now. But
Yeah.
I'll tell myself like, yo, I'll stop at 2 miles. But like, if you just going, nah, that's facts. This is the property on Hoyt, Nick.
Yeah.
Did he get it appraised?
I don't think he ended up doing it.
But he wants $100 a month on top of his PITI.
250, 7-year balloon. See what I emailed him.
You about to go like that, bro?
What?
Are you about to go like that?
Go where?
You're about to go like that? Like, you're about to let him bitch you for not getting the deed?
Nah, I said, is there a reason he's uncomfortable?
You texted him?
Yeah.
Any reason
I'm
why
texting him right now.
Texted him over calling him?
Yeah, because they're cowards, bro. They don't answer.
You tried calling him?
Yeah. He's a hermit. I don't like working with some of these people, bro. Like Kenya, me and him could chop it up and let bygones be bygones. This guy, he's going to hide.
Maybe he has something going on, bro.
He's working. He's still a coward. I'm ready to pull something out of the long term. Let me go with Mr. Epstein. Whoa.
Hey, yo. Yo, I have no clue what just happened to StreamYard. Oh, there we go. All right, boom. So this one, let me underwrite this. Make sure this is even a deal because I don't see many B&Bs in the area. Is there HOA? Probably not. It's Minnesota.
No, on this one.
All right, there's Airbnbs there. Why did I keep you around? How many bedrooms? Look in the card.
Yeah, I'm ringing.
It's not even in the card, dog.
Because it's a whole different property.
Why would I keep you
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, the album's banging. I'm on that album fully.
Yo, that's what I'm trying.
Yo,
we need to go back because I'm pretty sure we talked about this on stream. How y'all was hating on the Drake album, and now everybody likes it. And now everybody playing every song. At first, it was only one song that they was listening to. I see Drew ain't saying nothing now because he probably
Jimmy
listening
Cooks?
to it too. He probably listens to the whole album now too. So it's just what they do, y'all.
Just because Daryl was in his bag a little bit before us in July is why he liked it at first. Me and Andrew were lifting fucking iron.
So that was
Listen to it
in
for
my
the first
bag.
time.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, is Daryl driving across the country?
I ain't put together this buy box for y'all.
What, for the hedge funds?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it incorporated that? Incorporating that.
Huh?
No, I just finished my yawn sentence.
Damn, I don't even notice I've been on here for over an hour now.
Let's go. Gotta put in some extra hours.
Low key. Probably not. I don't know, should I put this on a Yo, if y'all have any questions while y'all watching this stream right now, ask them up. I'm over here chilling with my cow. He just chilling, man. He don't got no name yet or nothing, but chilling. We working. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video for me.
Daryll,
questions?
how about you tell them what a
chat.
contract for deed is, bro?
That's a great point. A contract for deed is also known as an executory contract, also known as a land contract, also known as an agreement for sale. It has a bunch of names, but it's all the same thing. It's pretty much when you're financing, right? Somebody will finance their house to you, but they're not giving you the deed until you pay out the property, till you pay out what you owe in total, right? So you'll give a down payment, you'll pay monthly payments for a certain amount of time, for let's just say 10 years, right? But over those 10 years, the seller will continue to hold the deed, but you will have what's called equitable title, right? Which gives you all rights to rule the property, do whatever you want in the property. You can rent it out, you can live in it, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want. You just don't have the deed until you pay off everything that you owe.
So does that make them responsible for the taxes and insurance?
They are responsible for taxes and insurance, correct?
I actually didn't know that. And then can they do that with a mortgage?
They can. So what we'll do is we'll just figure out what the taxes and the insurance are every single month, and then we'll pay that. Benny, great question. He says, can you depreciate the property? No, you cannot depreciate the property because the title and the deed is not in your name, right? In order for you to be able to use depreciation, you have to be able to own the property in your name. It needs to be your name. The property needs to be deeded to you, which is why I said when Nick told me that he asked for a contract for deed, which is why I told him that we would need a lower down payment, right? Because we're not gonna just give up our tax benefits without coming in sweeter, right? We need to come in and with a lower down payment, and I think we need to do repairs too, right, Nick?
Yeah, some touch-ups for sure.
Right, and if we're not gonna own the property, we're not gonna have our names on the deed, then yeah, it doesn't make much sense. It is cheeks, Benny. I mean, it works, right? In certain situations, it works, but not in this one. I mean, it could work in this one because we'll make it an Airbnb. But if you just can't negotiate and get like what you want out of the deal, which is what we want as a deed, then I don't recommend killing the deal for it. I just recommend readjusting your terms, getting better terms that are more favorable to you if you're not getting the deed.
Yeah, if a buyer is focused on the cash flow, I mean, cash flow would definitely be there. Monthly payments are like $100.
So Benny says, why would you buy that property on a land contract if you can't own it and get the tax benefit? So Nick, you kind of just answered that. It's cash flow, right? If you can cash flow a really good amount of property, a really good amount every single month, if you can cash flow a really good amount, then it makes sense to own it, right? Well, to take it over. So like Benny, on these terms, he's asking for 10% down, which I believe is what on this? What's the purchase price again, Nick?
25K.
So it'd be 25K down. He also wants $250 a month, which will bring our PITI up to around like $1,400 a month, and we can rent it out as an Airbnb. We could probably make like $3,500 a month, but as a traditional rental, we can make $1,500 a month. All right, so we would need to get that monthly payment down. He would need to get about $50 a month for a monthly payment, because when we negotiate with these sellers on terms, although we know that we may use it as an Airbnb, we don't bring that up to them, right? We tell them that this is going to be a traditional rental, long-term rental. We're going to put a tenant in there. They're going to be there long-term, right? And the reason for that is because like if Airbnb goes poof one day and we can't use Airbnb, then we'll just make it a traditional rental, right? So we're not like deceiving anybody. It's just that's what it needs to cash flow as a traditional rental in order to take it over and make sense of it. So the terms of this all need to be really favorable to make sure you can cash flow a lot of money every single month with a lower entry fee. So Edith?
Yo.
What's up, Leo? What's up, my guy? Y'all, I am about to jump off of here.
I don't know you, Nick.
No, I've been speaking to your husband, Dan, here about a couple of the properties that you guys own together.
Oh, okay. I'll put you on with him.
All right, thank you.
Dan,
Yeah?
you already talked to him about a property, selling a property. You want to pick it up? Box 4.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Hey,
Hello.
Dan, can you hear me?
Yep.
How are you? We've been speaking every other month. I wanted to get my monthly check-in with you.
What's the check gonna be? For how much? For $4.
Right? Is that Pleasant Ave? Is that 7620 Pleasant Ave?
No, I have 7614 Pleasant, fourplex, and a 7620 fourplex.
Okay. And
They're right next to each other.
you're interested in selling 7614?
I'm not sure. We're redoing part 1 apartment now.
Oh. And the other 3 are
Okay.
rented?
Pardon? The other 3 are rented, and we think this is a rented too. We just had it marketed a long, short time, and a woman showed up. Well, a number have shown up, and she'd like to rent it.
Absolutely.
So she's already given us a down, and for her credit check, we're trying to get her credit check done. Say, where's a good place to get a credit check done? Because we haven't had to for so long, because most of our tenants stay about 10 years.
I mean, I really just check them on a few things on Credit Karma or Experian.
And how do you go about that?
Experience pretty good. They sign into their account, and then it shows you all their information. Their score,
But they sign in,
their age. Yeah, they would have to sign in and then print out or either forward you a statement about it.
Okay, I'll have you talk to my wife. Hang on. Sherry? He's telling us how to get a credit check. And so can you take a pen and write it down?
Yeah, hold on.
And so does this cost them anything or us?
No, it's free.
No, it's not.
Okay, because we wanted to look at, we were checking her criminal history.
Yeah, that
And,
might. I think if you want the whole package, it's probably around like $50.
Yeah, well, we already got 50 from her, and we return it if it doesn't cost us anything.
Yeah.
We're not talking just about a credit check. The whole application, verify her employment, because she says she works from home. And to verify that she is, paid at a certain amount.
Yeah, Experian does everything, or you can try apartments.com.
Okay, well, that's what I wasn't sure. Yeah, there are several online, and I just wasn't sure they were good. See, I've got a pencil now here. Tell me the name of two good.
Yeah, Experian is EXPER.
Are you there, Sherry?
Hello?
Okay, yeah, I hear you now.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Experience?
Experian, yeah.
No, Experience.
Will you spell it for me? EXPER?
EXPERIAN.
EXPERIAN.
Yep.
Do you have a phone number for them by chance? Or?
He said you have to have her go into the account and then show us.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, it's right online.
Okay, and what is the other one?
Search it. Apartments.com.
.com. Okay.
Yeah, and when you guys. Yeah, they do everything on there. It's really good. Yep. There's like on the statement, you'll be able to verify if it's her, when she sends you, her last name, first and last, and social should be all there.
We got her.
Go ahead, Dan. I have an application from her that's filled out, but if she would call, she's very high tech, so she can call there and then they'll let us know, they'll call us, or how does that work? Send us a copy?
Yeah, you'll have to just talk to them on after going on their website. They have.
Okay.
And they should be able to make it pretty easy.
Okay. These are two good ones. I'm glad to hear that.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Yeah.
And when you guys are eventually, comes time to retire, when you don't want to manage them anymore, I'll happily take them off your hands.
That sounds good. Sounds like a great idea to me.
For what kind of price?
I mean, to be honest, the really thing I care about, Dan, is the cash flow. I can give you the price you're looking for as long as, the terms are favorable to me.
Yeah, except we charge a lot less than probably all the others around because we need to redo an apartment. And right now we're putting in already ordered carpeting for the entire unit.
Yeah.
And we're going to put in flooring in the kitchen. It's all been repainted and we're redoing the bathroom. So we'll have about 7,000 in it by the end of this month.
Okay. How do you guys like being landlords?
Well, I'm 82, but my wife is younger and I can hardly do anything anymore. That's why I liked it before when I could do everything, but now that I'm so much older.
Yeah.
He doesn't like paying for it when he thinks that he could do it. So that's a hard problem. I'm not good at putting in medicine cabinets and doing this kind of stuff. So,
So could I sell them and lock the money up for a year and then buy something else? Because I've depreciated them, I think, almost all the way.
Do you want a 1031 something? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe a place. I got a couple other apartments, not apartments, but we were going to move into a place in Edina. It's 1,600 square feet. Beautiful place, but and I already own that, and I haven't quite paid it off. But I'd like to get something similar.
Let me ask you, Dan. I mean, what if you two got a check from me every month, close to what you're getting now, and you'd have to do none of that landlord work, and you get the same tax benefits without having the 1031. Would that be something you're interested in?
Not really. I'd rather cash out.
Cash out all at once? Throw a big party?
Yeah, not both, not all buildings, but just one thing, one building.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Because some people similar to what you guys have going on is they actually set this up for their retirement. So we're able to come in and give you guys a down payment and continue to give you monthly payments.
Mm-hmm.
Something to think about.
Yeah, and I've thought about that, but I won't be living too long. And so I'd rather just either do a 1031
Yeah.
or something else.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear you on that. We don't take the money when we go. The good thing is those monthly payments would, probably run through.
Would reduce my tax.
Yeah, and they'd go to your, next of kin. They just receive.
I got 15 grandkids, three daughters, and one has 4, one has 5, and one has 6.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
And they're stay-at-home mothers. Their husbands work, and so they're pretty well off. But I'd rather, I want the money to go to them, and so I've already got a will set up that way.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's funny those monthly payments would get split up all sorts of ways if there's that many.
15 grandkids after.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck with the renovations, and if that is something you guys are interested in, I'll definitely continue to follow up with you and just have a good conversation like we always do.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't know if the cash flow good enough for you, especially if you had paid a lot more.
Well,
because we kept the.
Because you what?
Go ahead. Because we keep the tenants for so long that this is we don't have many turnovers.
Are they all on month to month, or are they year leases?
No, month to month, and usually 6 months to start with to make sure they're going to be good.
6 months
and,
to like a notice?
No, we try for a 2-month notice.
Okay.
And if they give us 30 days. So
okay.
Most of the people are now out of their, they live so long there that we haven't renewed any of their leases.
Are they all getting the same in rent right now?
No. The newer ones pay a lot more or more.
Nice. And what were the older ones netting you?
Boy, this one we're renting it, that 1 2-bedroom unit, for $1,100. The one across the aisle is got a cat, so it was $1,050. Now it's going to be, when she got the cat, it was $1,075, 25 more, and the others are $900 for a 1-bedroom, and 910 for a 2-bedroom for a whole tenant.
Okay.
But mostly the other building, 7620, I don't think we got anything over 920. It was a 2-bedroom for 810, a 1-bedroom for 800, and let's see, and then another 1-bedroom for 8 something, or 2-bedroom
Okay.
for,
And
trying to think of
Dan, that's where the price, as long as the property, right? Let's just say you were to receive monthly payments for 10 years. If the property appraises, if that can appraise for, our agreed price, that's something that I can definitely do over the long term, right? It would just have to make sense for our
Yeah.
cash flow.
Yeah, I know. So, but years ago, they had 3 fourplexes, or 2 of them were for sale, and I couldn't figure out how, because I knew the cash flow on the 2 buildings on the end. There's 6 in a row, and this woman she was in the mortgage business, and I'm sure they paid a lot more for interest back then. And they paid $400,000 a piece. And I said to myself, there's no way they can make it. And sure enough, they lost the buildings. And I went, but they didn't lose money. They kept collecting to the very end of the bankruptcy. And I think both of them went for $250 then.
Wow.
And here they had paid $400, but they didn't lose anything because I think the wife and the husband finagled so that she worked in the mortgage business. But yeah, it was tragic.
Yeah. Definitely.
For the people.
Absolutely.
Because the guy kept coming back and collecting rent, even though he no longer paid the mortgage, or she, his wife.
Wow. Going down with the ship.
Yeah. And I wonder if they purposely didn't do that.
Yeah, that is.
So, okay. Well, I'll let you go. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely, Dan. I'll give you a call at the end of the month and just follow up with you.
Okay.
All right. You too.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Take care.
Yeah, bye then.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
What
Yo,
a cute couple. Did I have that guy? He's so.
I think you can get him on terms. I didn't want to type the question that I had in my head because I feel like if you would have read it, you would have butchered it. So I wanted to talk to you first.
What is it?
Because you would have to get really, really like deep with him. Like you have to ask him a really tough question about when he dies, what's his wife's plan? Like does he have a plan for his wife? Yeah, it's a tough conversation to have. But it seems like he's like ready to have that conversation. Honestly, he told you he's not going to be here that much longer. Because think about it, right? When he passes away, all his properties are going to be left to his wife, unless he has them all set up to where he said he has a will, right? They may all get sent to his kids as soon as he passes away. His wife may not need to manage anything, but I would ask him that overall. But it was a good call. I think you can get him on terms if you talk to him about that. And get him to understand that, like, hey, we can set this up in a trust. All your kids, all your grandkids can be set up. They can like get all the cash flow.
We can set it up in a trust?
Yeah, we can set it up in a trust. His grandkids.
What does that even mean?
So you'll put all his properties in the trust. So that way it doesn't, because even if he has a will, it still has to go through probate.
But not if it's in a trust.
If it's in a trust, it doesn't. No. So he'll set it up in a trust, and then it's a family trust, right? So his grandkids will be listed as beneficiaries. So that way they'll just get that, and then he can have in his will that cash flow going that's in the trust can just build up for as many years as possible, right? And then they can get that in a lump sum to go to college or do whatever, right? But it'll just keep growing and growing and growing over the years. So I think if you could paint that picture to him. And I think that'd get him going. Like you would have to figure out like what his plan is with his properties when he passes away, and kind of be like that consultant. And I know for a fact if I would have typed that in the chat, bro, you would have that would have been a shit show.
What's your plan for when you die?
Right. Right. So, but yeah, overall good call, bro. I think you can lock him up for sure.
Yeah, thanks. That's someone I always keep in mind in the long term because I know I just got a good feeling about him.
I'll follow up with him like next week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah, because they both don't want to do that renovation and shit.
Exactly.
The credit check and all that.
Exactly. And I know his wife doesn't want to be a landlord.
Yeah.
Word. Let me end the stream.
Yo, Isaiah, you here?
Yeah.
So I appreciate the lead. Just to make sure you get the bed and bath
Shit.
on these. Sometimes they don't have the info online. It's got bathrooms, but don't have no bedrooms.
That's true. When I looked it up, I was just going off of what it said on Zillow.
Does it have that on Zillow?
Oh shit, doesn't need it. Maybe on Redfin. Nope.
Let me ask you, why is it like the weekend? Is he like busy the whole week?
What you mean?
Like it's on the 16th. Is there a reason like
The
he
16th?
couldn't? Yeah, that's what it's scheduled for.
I didn't even. Did I schedule that? I don't remember scheduling that. That was probably like a month ago or something. I don't know. I didn't even
shit!
think.
Yeah, it's on fucking June. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a time I should call him?
He said like normal business hours, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Right now he was busy. That's why I was kind of like in a rush. So call only took like 2 minutes.
Okay, anytime after 5 works for him though? Best time to call is 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay.
Yeah. He said, he said he wanted it all at once. I don't think he said he was open to terms. So
Better be, because this price is fucking crazy.
yeah. So yeah, hopefully you have way better luck with him. So
Yeah, no, I appreciate you.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Nick, you're starting to sound like me asking questions, bro.
Let me ask you this. Yeah, y'all didn't like the picture of Mama Dude today? I couldn't find a picture of me. I was like, fuck it. Oh, shit.
I had a picture of Mamadou on his page. Creep.
Are you still live?
Yeah.
My Nike Run Club picture. Mama Dude like this. There's nothing we can do with this one dude. He needs another place to go. So many fake Mitt Smiths following me, bro.
Yo, same, bro. This man. Hello, Mitts.
Yeah, you didn't post your after.
Bro, I'm doing it now, dog.
He's got that millennial blood.
Yo, I just posted that less than a minute ago, bro. But you got my notifications on, dog?
Nah, you know you could do it on the same story though.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that. How?
Man, what's the timeline? So take a picture or just do the picture and then click the smiley face thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one where it shows the pictures, like right under the time, you could add another photo.
That's cool.
Oh,
Cool.
Elmer's calling me.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, it is. Instagram's still whack though. Elmer, it's Nick. How are you?
Doing okay.
Good, man. How's any updates on the property in Suffolk?
I really haven't had time to do anything but work.
Oh man.
I've been working like 12 to 16-hour shifts,
Wow.
and we got to hire some more people. So I really haven't had time to get the other part done. And right now I'm trying to fix up another house. So I haven't had a chance to get to 2613.
So what's the next step for you with that?
Basic comparison, see what it takes to fix it up, and see what check to see if, where it come out if I sold it.
Okay. Do you have an idea on what it could sell for?
Basically, I'd be selling the land. I mean, I haven't checked in to see if getting a 2 or 3K loan or anything like that yet to build it and then maintain it for a year.
You said $2,000 to $3,000 loan?
I haven't even checked into how much. It's a 2 or 3K loan if you own the property.
203K, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at properties in the area. I know you said it's a full gut. Did those people at 60,000, did they end up giving you something you liked, or?
No, they try to get me down. I understand that.
Yeah. Okay. I know we spoke about the two options that I presented to you. I know we were somewhere around 35, including the closing costs. Or, I mean, we could just partner up on this together and get paid when we list this property and sell it. Saving you from taking out the loan and, your crew. We could just use my crew.
Well, that's what I'm trying to see which one would be most cost effective. So, and I've been so busy doing something else, I haven't had a chance to get around to it.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm trying to fix up this house, and then I get to that one.
Okay. Would it be beneficial if we worked on it at the same time, or the way the market's going?
Yeah, no. I figure I'm not gonna lose it either way because I own the property. So.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm just talking about the equity. Yeah. Now is a good season for the Upper East Coast. Good time to get the most buyers here. Definitely think about what's more beneficial, right? Because if you don't have to take out a loan, I can bring the money for the renovation. I could bring the crew for the renovation, and then we just have to figure out what our split is after we sell the property for the highest value.
Right.
Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Probably, but I'm trying to get some other things out of the way first.
Get some things out the way?
Yeah, like I said, I'm just about finished renovating this particular house.
Nice. Are you planning on listing that?
I'll probably put it up for rent or something like that.
There you go. Smart. Yeah, I mean, definitely let me know what you think, right? Because what is oh, I'm sorry. I said, whether you decide to rent or list it here, I mean, what does that have to do with the house on 216 or on 2613?
Oh, no. I'm busy trying to get that done, and I'm busy working. Like I say, people not showing up for work. I'm working 12 and 16 hours.
They're not showing up?
Almost 6 or 7 days a week. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's leaving me stuck. And by the time I get off, I got to go right back to work. So
No, I hear you. I mean, you definitely gotta put in the work if someone else is you know, not around there.
yeah,
That's definitely valid. Yeah, I mean, if that's something that would, free up some time for you as you're going, you can obviously you'll make your way over there and check it out and kind of look over things as well. You're more than welcome to go in there. I know, you're probably hands-on as well. Let me ask you, I mean, why not let somebody else deal with the flip while you're dealing with this one? If people aren't showing up for you on that one, I mean, that's got to be frustrating.
oh no, the people are working on the house. That's different. I'm talking about on the job that I'm at. That's two different
Oh. Okay.
things. So by the time I get out of there, it's about time to come back to work, and I'm working like 6 or 7 days, so I haven't had a chance to do much of anything.
They need to add more days in the week for you.
I need to go ahead and just give it up.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Elmer, definitely think about it. We could even, have you pay no money out of pocket there for the realtor. That realtor commission could come out to my side. Is there anything else that would stop you from doing something like this with us?
I can't think of anything else right now.
Okay. So are we waiting on the loan or?
No, I'm saying I haven't had a chance to even go and do that because I've been working so much.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out like Elmer's next step. Like, okay, if I figure out the loan, right, and it's not something I like, does that mean that we're good to go?
I'm not sure how you, if the loan is not something like, I mean, I'm not sure where you are.
Like, let's just say it's not favorable to you, right? Is that something that you'd want to do? Is partner up on this deal and kind of get it sold sooner than later, sometime in the summer?
That's an option. Yeah.
Okay.
It's better than keep waiting around.
Yeah, and that's what it sounds like, right? Is you're working your ass off, man. I mean, it sounds like selling this house and renting out that other one will help Elmer get closer to retiring.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I just gotta get together with the people and find out just where I stand on that. So.
The people?
Yeah, the banks and other stuff.
Okay. I don't want to rush you or anything. You just know how the housing market is. That's why I just keep following up with you. I know you're super busy, Elmer. When do you think you could make time for that? So then we could kind of move the needle a little bit and see if, we could start renovating this property together.
Well, I'm trying to get some time together within the next couple of months.
Next couple months?
Well,
oh, no, I don't want to sell a house over here in December. It's going to stay on the market.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, I'm saying, until I can find out just what I think is the best option for me, I'm not sure where I'm at right now. I'm just going to find that out first.
Okay. Let's say you do get the loan. Is that the best option for you to work on it yourself? I mean, how are you going to fit time in adding that with everything you got going on now?
Oh no, I'll get someone to either, to do the work and stuff.
Oh, you're going to get someone to do it. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, Elmer, I'm offering you my crew, right? My money, right? You don't need to take out a loan. And then at the end, after we list it, I can even pay the realtor. Is there anything you don't like about that?
So far, no. I just have to, get to that point where this is the option I'm gonna take. That's all.
Okay. And I mean, what are the next steps to get you to that point?
I just have to come to it myself, man. Right now I'm dealing with some other stuff, so I'm, I say, multitasking. I'm having to do it to some degree, but I basically try to, concentrate on one particular thing at a time.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I mean, my pops is the same way. He's got a couple projects going on, but he likes to lock down, let me do the deck first and then let me do the patio after. I just know, I'm offering you, the ability to multitask, right? I can give you the crew, but it seems like you should, think about it, sit on it for a little bit. And, if we could turn around and end up selling this before winter comes, you get top dollar for the property. Yeah.
You're right. Well, I just have to get back to you when I can, man.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Is there a better time that I should reach back out to you and follow up?
I can't say exactly when. Probably give it a couple more weeks again.
Okay, sounds good, man. All right, take care of me. Pulling teeth, bro. This guy different. Calling it back next week, Monday.
Sometimes you gotta throw that out there, bro.
What?
Man, it feels like I'm pulling teeth to get anywhere. Do you even want to sell this property or?
Facts. I just physically pulled my teeth out on the camera.
Yeah.
This garage looks nice, dude.
What'd you say?
No, I said the garage looks nice.
Thanks, bro. I'm excited, man. Hopefully things on the market next week.
Tough. Right, that's in California, huh?
Modesto.
Yeesh. Sounds like a good area.
Sounds like money, dog. Let's go. Hopefully we get over market value on this one. Not over market, over asking.
Yeah.
Yo, Zay, you making calls or what, dog?
Yeah, I'll call somebody right now.
Please leave your message.
Why? Yeah.
Hear that? That's all I gotta hear.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
W chat, W stream. Yo, I'm about to end this, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. It's been a little minute, you know what I'm saying?
Lucy Wallace, Aiden Ross.
It's been a little minute, man.
That's good.
But I'm here. Hey. All right, there we go. I'm here. I'm back.
Jose, my brother, this is Nick. Can you hear me?
Y'all want to hear Nick? Y'all can hear Nick.
Hola, amigo. Papi.
Hey, yo.
Jose.
Yo.
Papi chulo.
Hey, yo. What's up with this, man? Nah.
Jose. My guy's in the mud. Jose. Fucking talking to someone.
Papi Chulo is crazy. That's different.
What does that mean?
That's different.
What does it mean?
Google it, bro. Yeah, bro. Nah, bro, you're sus for that one. And on that one, that's how we're gonna end Scale Out episode 38. Y'all see what type of time. I don't condone that on my team, but hey, teach his own. We're in 2020. We're in 2022, right? We're in 2022. I have some people on my team that's there, right? So we're not gonna talk about that. I appreciate everybody for jumping in. Make sure y'all hit the like button, smash the like button, chat. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all not subscribed already. I'll be back tomorrow. So we scaling out until we hit 20 deals a month. Yeah, up that. It's not 10 no more. It's 20. Let's go. I'll holler at y'all. Mañana. Hasta mañana. If I could end the stream, that would be lit. But my computer's acting stupid.
Hey, John, this is Nick.